Tonight, Rescue 4 exposes lies involving the mayor and his chosen insiders. We've obtained these documents showing high-ranking city officials playing fast and loose with their credentials. And we've got a little something you may want to know about the mayor, too. Who is this guy avoiding our Rescue 4 cameras, and why is he driving a city vehicle?
Are you worried about being laid off?
He shouldn't be behind the wheel of this shiny city ride, and you'll find out why in a minute.
They're real simple. I think you know all the questions already.
Nope.
Whether your relationship to the mayor had any role in you getting a job.
These women are also avoiding our Rescue 4 cameras. What do they have to hide? They're the Kilpatrick Untouchables. City employees who are relatives or friends of the mayor. Tonight, Rescue 4 reveals secrets this trio would rather keep buried. But first, take a look at this.
The future of our city hinges on fundamentally restructuring and re-engineering government. And that requires sacrifice and solutions from everyone.
But Rescue 4 discovered everyone apparently doesn't include the Untouchables, friends and family members of Kilpatrick who remain on the city payroll, while so many others, like police officers and firefighters, are being laid off. Didn't he say everyone must sacrifice?
Everyone, everyone, everyone.
The list of Untouchables is long, almost 24 in all. But tonight, Rescue 4 focuses in on 3, exposing their legal troubles, fraudulent resumes, and their cushy city deals. And Rescue 4 will even reveal a surprising secret about the mayor himself. Just wait. First, meet the Untouchables. Cousin Nika has been sued a dozen times by landlords and bill collectors who say she stiffed them. She even has a number of judgments against her. She even filed for bankruptcy. Cousin Nika makes around $52,000 a year as a city project manager. Yet get this, with all her own personal financial troubles, Cousin Nika was tapped to oversee the city's problem-riddled petty cash fund. Is Cousin Nika the most qualified person to handle the city's money? Rescue 4 obtained Nika's resume, which says she studied nursing at Michigan State University for 3 years. That's news to Michigan State, the registrar's office telling Rescue 4 she was never a student there.
Can you talk to me a little bit about what your qualifications are for that job? Are you worried that you're going to be laid off?
Cousin Nika ignores my questions and calls for security. Nika's father didn't want to answer our questions either.
But what I wanted to talk to you about is things that happened before.
Meet the mayor's uncle, Raymond Cheeks. Uncle Raymond makes $90,000 a year running the neighborhood city halls, which the mayor promised to make state-of-the-art. Instead, little has changed since Uncle Raymond took over in 2002. Like his daughter Nika, Uncle Raymond has his own financial issues. Rescue 4 discovered the U.S. government sued Ray for stiffing them. The Fed said Raymond didn't repay a student loan he got while attending Western Michigan. And check this out. Raymond's resume, which says he received a bachelor's degree from Western. Yet the registrar's office tells Rescue 4 Uncle Raymond spent less than 2 years there, never earning a degree. And when we caught up with Raymond, he was driving a shiny new city-owned Crown Victoria. What's so odd about that? Just listen.
I am ordering the elimination of all general assigned city vehicles and all vehicles for mayoral appointees.
Clearly, that mandate doesn't apply to mayoral appointee Uncle Raymond, who also avoids all our questions, directing us to the mayor's spokesperson, Stay On Quiet.
You're still working for the city?
Stay on quiet.
Okay. Are you worried about being laid off with the neighborhood city halls closing?
Quiet. Stay on quiet.
So how did these folks slip through the mayor's screening process? Rescue 4 tracked down the mayor's hiring guru, who is, surprise, another relative. Meet Cousin Patricia Peoples.
Sure, if we could ask you a couple of questions this morning about your job with the city.
Cousin Patricia was given 2 contracts from the city worth $250,000. For job, check backgrounds of potential hires and hire the best and brightest. The mayor must have liked her work. After all, he ended up hiring her as his deputy chief of staff for $114,000 a year. Not bad for someone who clearly hasn't figured out how some staffers lied on their resumes.
Can you also tell me what you did for the $250,000 you were paid to help hire the best and brightest for the city of Detroit, and if you have any concerns about nepotism being practiced?
You need to talk to Stay On Quiet, our director. Thank you. Have a nice day.
So I called Stay On Quiet, the mayor's spokesperson, hoping to get some answers.
Stay on, it's MLL Rick calling.
We had a brief conversation. I sent an email she requested. I called again, but I'm still waiting for my sit-down interview with the mayor. The mayor needs to know about the lies told by some of his staffers, but he also needs to respond to what Rescue 4 discovered about him. The mayor has been misleading Detroiters about his own credentials. On his re-election website, in campaign literature, even on the city's website, Kilpatrick claims he earned a teaching certificate from Florida A&M University, but the state of Florida, which issues teaching certificates, sent us this letter saying Kilpatrick never obtained a teaching certificate. In fact, he never even applied.
The mayor did teach in the Detroit public schools about 10 years ago. We're not here to judge his teaching performance. What we can't figure out is why he would say he had a teaching certificate when clearly he does not. And what about those City Hall insiders we caught lying on their resumes? In business, when you lie on a resume, you're either disciplined or fired. What's going to happen here? We're still trying to get those answers from the mayor.